I think I'm just playing more confident. I think our team needs my aggressiveness. I think they feed off that, and I've got more confident as the games have gone on.
I think you guys had 2 shot clock violations. They did. You forced 2 of them in the second quarter. How good was the defense in that first half, just collectively from you guys?
I think it was really good. We knew our scout really well. We knew that number 5 is an incredible player, and that was a main point of emphasis to try and lock her down. And I think collectively as a team, we did a really good job on her.
Just the sheer effort, Allison, that you guys had in that first half. It's accurate. I think the scout looked really good, but just the number of deflections you guys got, the number of times you smacked the ball.
Well, we really take pride in our defense, and our defense really initiates our offense. And we knew that in order to get our offense going in this game, we were going to have to play great defense. And like Jess said, we knew our scout well, and I thought we were communicating really well and kind of knew what they were going to be running. So I think that really helped.
You guys were missing, a few players tonight. How was it just like, continue to persevere and kind of get this win?
It was definitely an adjustment having some people off the bench play a lot more minutes, but I think everyone stepped up in their own way. Kendall Coley and Arnie were incredible, normally coming off the bench, and then Kendall Moriarty had to step into the 4th spot for a little bit, and she was awesome today too.
What have you seen from Maddie Kroll as she stepped into the starting lineup these last 2 games?
Yeah, I think she's playing a lot more confident. She's incredible at finding open people. She plays really tough, and I think more and more the games go on, she's doing awesome.
Jazz, especially in the first half, you guys made so many extra passes that resulted in threes, and it wasn't just the guards. Alexis had a second chance opportunity that she found you on, Allison. Talk about making those extra passes tonight, how big that was.
Yeah, our team was incredible with that. We knew the double was coming inside, and our bigs were extraordinary at trying to find where the double came from and hit that extra person. And then when we did get that kick out, our guards were always looking for the one more, so we did an incredible job with that.
Anything else, guys? Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Finish things up with Nebraska coach Amy Williams. Coach, if you'd like to make an opening statement and then take questions.
Okay, yeah, thanks for being here, and just excited to start out Big Ten play 2-0, and felt great to be back home and playing in front of Husker Nation and just this incredible fan base. Thought they really gave us some support tonight, and it was so exciting. I'm pleased with our team. We faced a little adversity over the last 24, 48 hours, and had 8 available bodies tonight, and I thought that all 8 of them found ways to contribute and rise to the level, and they really wanted to play hard for all of the teammates that were not able to be out there playing, and I thought they did a great job.
How'd you feel like Annie had, especially on defense, how'd you feel like she played filling in for Izzy?
Yeah, I thought she did a great job. I did. I mean, I thought there were a couple times where she just was battling and fighting, and one play in the first half, I specifically remember she worked around and prevented a post touch inside, deflected the ball. We got a steal, and it led to some run out transition points for us. And that's kind of effort and focus that we need for her. And when she's playing on both ends of the floor, she's just really dangerous, because we know she can score points. She's very effective at putting the ball in the basket. Obviously, 4 for 5 tonight again, 80% clip. There's a lot of coaches that would take that, and she found ways to grab rebounds, and so I'm just proud of Ani and the way that she contributed in this ball game, and Kendall Coley as well. I thought, had to log a lot more minutes than she had been, and she stepped up and did some nice things for us as well.
Your players praised your scout, so they felt like they knew exactly what Wisconsin was going to do, and it looked like that. But what about their effort, just the quality of their effort and their tenacity on defense, especially in the first half?
Yeah, I'm just thrilled with that. I thought they were very locked in and focused, and that's what we know we have to do defensively to be successful. And so I thought, obviously, Coach Keller prepared an incredible scouting report. I thought the players were locked in to what we wanted to do defensively, and then little things like, I guess it's not a little thing, it's a big thing, like Jazz Shelley wanting to really embrace guarding JP, their leading scorer, and knowing that with a player like that who's hit 8 threes in a ball game and can get hot and put a 30-piece on you, you have to be so locked in early, and so the basket doesn't just start getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I thought Jazz just really embraced that. Obviously, she got into a little foul trouble in the first quarter, and that can kind of pull you out of rhythm too. But I thought our team defense, when we had to switch onto her, was just really good. I thought our kids stayed locked in, and they had 2 very experienced players with Sid Hilliard and JP that combined for 5 points and 5 turnovers. So we will take that effort every time.
You've got a player that's as hot as right now. Do you change the offense around at all?
Not really. Not really. I think right now she's just playing within the flow of our offense and and her teammates are doing an outstanding job just within the flow of what we're doing to find her. I think the biggest changes come just when everybody kind of knows, they're keyed in to where Jazz is at, and can they create shots and find ways to get her touches, and so I think that's kind of natural, and it's experience, and it's high IQ basketball, and I think our team does that, but we haven't really changed a lot about what we're running.
Do you ask her to pick up the scoring load a little bit? She likes to create for other people. So
She does, but she knows that our whole entire team is better when she's aggressive-minded offensively, and when she's looking and hunting for her own shot, she tends to be able to have a lot more things open up, and that creating for others becomes a little bit easier. And so I know she's figuring out that we obviously to score 30+ points in a Big Ten conference game is incredibly challenging. To do that in back-to-back nights, and to, it's not something we can take for granted or just, really get used to, but it's something that she's more than capable of, and so we're gonna continue to appreciate the things that she's doing well that makes our whole team better.
Coach, how good does it feel to start Big Ten play 2-0?
It feels great. It feels great, and you know we'll be back here Saturday for another non-conference game, and then finals week. So you know I think we wanted to be 2-0 heading into these last few non-conference games and the Christmas break, and so it feels great to be in that position.
Back to Jazz for a second. Do you ever just tell her, hey, you're the best player on the floor, you're the best scorer on the floor, act like it? Like, do you have to tell her sometimes, don't wait for somebody else on your team to make a play, just go make one?
We have had that conversation a couple times, you know, and mostly just kind of when we're watching film and stuff, and you know, just talking about that. And I think you know there are times where she really plays confidently like that, and right now she's buying into that.
Anything else?
Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Have a good night.